arguably this is pretty cool. So just got the machine up and running. This is an FX 8350, I believe. Basically, 8-core CPU, top of the line AM3 Plus, 16 gigabytes of RAM, of course. And yeah, can you hear it? Oh yeah, that fan is just pumping. Really, the stock fan is okay, and I do mean okay. That little fan is gonna have to go a lot faster. Anyway, so the neat thing is that this was actually in a laptop a little while ago, because I believe this is Windows 10. Yep, pretty sure of it. Ugh. Anyway, because this is Windows 10, the cool thing is you just throw it in any machine, even if the machine, the previous one was a Intel like Core 2 Duo. This is an AMD. Completely different CPU, chipset, everything. Check this out. Put it in there. It works. I'm like, what? So it just booted up. No problems. No kidding. It just said, voop. So right now I'm actually installing all this software. And then after it does all the updates, I should be good to go. Plus I need to do some chipset stuff here. But all the stuff right now is specifically for... you know, for the laptop. And I do got a bunch of programs and things like that I have to put in here. And you know, I just got some stuff on there. So, you know, it's funny with laptops, man. You just kind of keep them around, just open them up, see what's on there. And then you realize, I don't want to see what the fuck's on there. Yeah. Anyway, so everything is doing its thing. Kind of funny the downloads are taking so darn long, especially with the internet speed. In fact, this is the neat thing. So let's try this really quick. So I'm going to go to Tasky Manager here. Which I actually had to borrow my son's mouse because I couldn't find, like, you know, plethora ones I got. So really interesting. I mean, like I said, CPU usage is very nice. You got your, you know, your 8 cores here doing its thing. Just right now, 4.7 gigs of like 16, so you know it's a good thing. Like I always go with 16. There's no way. I mean, this is why, you know, I was like wondering, like, there are people who are selling PCs only 2 gigs of RAM, you know, 4 gigs. Dude, look, 5 gigs right there on average. Okay, and people are like, you don't need that much memory. Oh yeah, sure. Anyway, CPU, we have your disk. We're at 100% disk usage too. And again, this is off of the SSD, and this AM3 chipset does not support maybe it does. I don't know. I got to check. I really haven't checked on there. Well, it's just too old for PCI Express memory and all that. I don't even worry about it. Okay, but for a regular normal PC, pretty good. Okay, get things done. And still a hell of a lot more powerful than most other things out there. Only thing I really got to do is I got to clean up this front portion right here. I see like a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not. See what I mean? Right here. And that's really the only real thing I really need to clean. But it's a really nice case, man. You know, because it's a Zalman. It's nice, you know. Whatever. Really, it got a really good condition. Nice. Anyway, so I'm going to finish doing this. But yeah, man. The only thing I don't like, cheapy keyboard. Like, it's okay, right? It types well and everything, but oh boy, it's not bad. Really, it's actually a really nice keyboard, looks wise, right? And it's okay. It's not bad, but like I said, I'm still really surprised. With this, like I said, I just booted it up, and I'm not kidding. Like, if I type in HP right here, remember, you know, this is all there, right? Again, this was in an HP laptop. Look, see what I'm saying? It still thinks it's a notebook, right? So yeah, I am gonna probably, just to do a nice clean install, I will have to probably do that. I just got a few things I want to get off of here, maybe save. I don't really need them. And this thing does have like a Quadro CPU or whatever. But anyway, in the meantime, let's see what time it is. Oh, it's 2:09. I'm going to go warm up my coffee. And I'm going to go get something to drink. And I was doing some other stuff, but I'll show you just really quickly something else I was doing that was kind of fun. Yeah, no, I haven't done a lot of putting up videos, and I really should do more, but maybe I'll bring this one up too. But anyway, this is a Intel NUC. This has a Core i7 supposedly in there. I'm like, wow, that's pretty fast. So this has actually been made to, oh God, come on. This has actually been made to run Plex. We have the display port, HDMI. This is for the remote that goes with it. Of course, full-size Ethernet. And we also have, whatchamacallit, the little power supply thing here. So that's actually really neat. Really cool PC there. And like I said, this is just like our spare extra room that when my son comes over, you know. Literally. There's my niece's bike. She rode it whole 2 times. Cost me like $300. Should have just rented her one. Anyway, other than that, just lots of extra stuff around here. There's the old 3500. I mean, seriously, these cases and these PCs are nice if you get them cheap and you just want to give them to people. But really, I just don't care anymore. Honestly, dude, I really don't. I do not care anymore. I used to basically get PCs that weren't working. There was probably just something small wrong with them, or even replace capacitors to give them away. No, I stopped doing that. Do you want to know why? Well, blame diversity. And of course, hey, you a cop? All right. So basically, and you know, the thing is, and I really feel bad about them. I really do, but I don't even bother with it anymore. Okay, because I had such bad experiences. I just said, dude, that's it. Nope, I'm cool with it. But this little PC actually already has Plex in it. I am going to more than likely remove. I mean, I could still use that on here. It would still work, and I might still just use it that way because it really has a lot of cool features. I can just put it outside or something on one of the you know, whatever. But I already have like an Amazon stick, so just. But this is kind of cool. But again, an Amazon stick, somebody walks off that in the projector, I'm like, oh, I don't care, right? So I'm going to be doing that in a little bit. But this is what I want to show you. Oh yeah, power supply. Going to get kind of dark, but that's fine. So as you're looking at that right now, this is kind of neat. Yeah, and it's not as bright as it could be, but this is what I got. Now, I got these for like 21 bucks, shipped to my door. Okay, about 2 of them. Thought it was going to be kind of small. That's what it is right there. It looks unassumingly small. Here's my wall. Okay, yes. Yeah, dude, I got a lot of stuff. There's more. I bought more, but like 20 more, used them all. Ridiculous. Anyway, so this wall is what we use to go and watch movies when I bring the kids over and all that. And tells you how much I use this place, huh? I literally, I don't really use very much, right? I mean, yeah, I really didn't need those rubber wheels, but I wanted rubber wheels, so I got rubber wheels. Anyway, that projector screen goes from the top of there, right? Actually, so yeah, it is literally it is about this long, like right to here, and it goes to the floor. It is a big boy. I didn't think it would be that big, but yeah, it's big. It's really big, and I got 2 of those. So, you know, I could still just drape it over there, but I'd much rather get one like the same size. And honestly, this wall really does a pretty good job for projection. I'm not kidding. So, I'm not too worried about it. But this is what I'm going to be doing outside. I'm going to put it up, and I have 2 of them. So, I got like 3 projectors, you know, an LED and 2 DLPs. So yeah, and I'm not sure if this is rear projection or not. It might be. I'm not sure. I know that the one that I did with the shower screen was a perfect rear projection. Like, man, you can do that. It's the one that you basically use for like windows and all the other stuff, right? Oh yes. Yeah, I actually got to use this sub the other day, believe it or not. This is a mofo. All right, so just so you know, the side of the magnet is my hand. I think it's a double stack magnet. Yeah, not bad. They're cool little woofers, you know, great for home theater. I'll tell you that right now, like for the price and all that stuff. But you know, I got one of these, and yeah. So, yeah, someone gave it to me a while ago. I haven't really used it once. I think I turned it on like one time, but I never really cared about it after that. You know, I don't do too much server stuff anymore. Just kind of stopped with that. But yeah, this guy was actually in my car for a while, and man, this thing went low. It went low, just like in here in this room when we hooked it up. Output, not so much, but to get to the really low frequencies, man. All right, this thing was just, yeah. The kids had such a great time. All right. Oh, let me show you outside what I was doing. All right, so let's walk up there. Took me a while. Yeah, I put a shirt on, all that good stuff. Got this guy going. And of course, fix this up. Fix this up. I got the blue one here on this side. So that's kind of cool. And that. And of course, oh, that's a beauty. I don't think I have any of the lights out yet, but I have spares, so that's cool. Anyway, I still have to fix this edge right here because this is kind of messed up. Well, oh man, the laser's going great, dude. That is cool. I mean, it is really, really very, like you can actually see it. It's that bright up, from my perspective. Oopsie. I actually need to go and put it back a little bit. But whatever. I mean, it really is. It looks nice. That little guy going there, no big deal. I actually have to replace these. But the thing I want to show you, this took me a little while to actually do. But I got it going pretty well. I actually made a custom 19-volt power supply, which I buried right there. Took me a little bit. But yeah, it's a custom 19-volt laptop power supply. The ones that I ordered actually go from like anywhere from 12 to 24 volts. I think it's 5 to 24 volts, in fact. Yep, barely warm. No issues. But the thing is, you can tell, works pretty well if I say so myself. And it's hella bright. If you take a look at it, you see what I mean? Like, and there's different colors in there. You won't be able to tell that well, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and focus on the ground. Maybe I'll do that. No, I won't. Are you focused to infinity? Who knows? Oh, cool. You can see that bright light. But what I'm saying is, I got the custom laptop power supply. And this is just one of the extra ones that I had laying around. And I use like the barrel connector, put it in there. Boom. This is actually an IR unit, but close right here, we have the IR portion, right? And of course the barrel is right there. You can kind of maybe see the custom barrel. But yeah, took all that, none went well. And of course, more zip ties than you can believe. But they're all nicely done so they won't actually hurt you. But it does look really nice. And like I said, it even lights up the path. There's only one of these here, in fact. And I got it fairly well. And if you guys don't know what this is, all right, I've been doing this for years and years and years. But this is basically the PEX tubing. And I'm pretty sure this is PEX as well. Yeah, I believe so. So this is the PEX tubing. These don't last that long in UV light. It's not a big deal, right? Honestly, they're so cheap, dude. Like, don't complain. But they work really well for these strips. So some people go out there and actually buy like the physical strips. Well, I wanted to make the archways. This was the easiest way for me to do it. And what I did is that I got, if you can kind of see right here, there's metal right there. And this is basically metal conduit that, electrician stuff, right? And then same thing over there. I took it, cut it in half. Sorry about the focus, guys. I do apologize. There we go. But that's what I did. I cut it in half. And from there, got it going up there and actually hammered it into the ground. It was strong enough to actually hold up to, I believe, like 40 to 50 mile per hour winds when we have that really big windstorm. But everything else is great. I'm probably going to go and do something like get something green there so it, blends in. This wire over here, there we go. So that's a little better. Just need to push this down a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, everything runs down here, so you don't really see it. And I just fixed this up just yesterday. And the old one that I had here, which was just had the PVC jacketing, That was great because it was damn near indestructible. I had dogs chew on it. I had, yeah, you can, it literally did lasted, I think, 3 or 4 years. But this time I just went ahead and put it here raw. And you can tell these actually, you know, just like Big Clive said, after a few years, these LEDs do dim out. And the other ones were running for, I think, maybe 3 or 4 years. Maybe, I dare say, maybe even 5. But it was a while. And so they dimmed down a little bit anyway. And I decided, yeah, I'll just put some new ones in. And they're really got a good job putting these in there. They've been solid. Staying there, no issues. So that's cool. Anyway, so the plan is to go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those over here. And I don't know if I'm going to actually use these controllers or not, but, you know, they were cheap. I had them laying around. And I'm going to install like one right here. So there'll be one here, here, and here. And I think I still have 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. So it should look pretty nice. But again, these are the dumb controllers. I want to use the active ones, right, with the addressable size. But, you know, for holiday stuff and having it out here, I'm not really too worried about addressables. Not here anyway. At my other property, absolutely. But here, no. And it's just a place where I stay when I'm here in Portland. It's not the island. Anyway, so everything looks really nice as far as I can tell. I'm not having any heat issues with the small controllers. And these are the mini controllers, if you can't tell. The controller itself, I feel just it feels a tiny bit warm, but not very much. But the controller is literally about an inch in size and 1/2 inch in width. And it, as I said, works great. It's actually better than the ones that come in a little box. So, but yeah, I have it done to the normal slowest setting, and it just, like I said, it gives a really nice, see what I mean? All the way through, you can see different colors. And I know it's kind of hard to see, so I'm going to go and focus up for you. All right, so if we go right up here, hopefully it'll do it. Okay. It says it does a really good diffusion. Right, and this is going all through. And if you can tell, they're different colors all the way around. All right? Yeah, I did that. That doesn't actually normally happen. If you take a look, there's more red, salt. You see what I mean? Something I did that was kind of cool. Custom made these. But anyways, I'm Mickey503. Check me out if you want to go ahead and know how to make these. These are really easy. You can do them. I think I put a guide on them a few years ago on my original channel. Well, anyway. But yeah, simple and easy to make. And like, I'm not kidding, like these, they're tough. All right. I mean, they're tough enough to, I wouldn't say survive Detroit, but they're pretty tough. They're knife resistant. They're flame resistant to a point. So like I said, there's not really much to worry about. Any other questions, go ahead and let me know. This is Mickey503. Have a great day.